Good morning and welcome to our special report. Today, we're diving deep into a pressing issue that's been making headlines across Ontario in 2025, the escalating battle against contraband tobacco. We'll explore the latest major busts, the sophisticated methods these networks are using, and what authorities are doing to fight back. Just last week, the Ontario Provincial Police, in a joint operation with the Canada Border Services Agency, announced one of the largest seizures of the year. In a series of pre-dawn raids across the Greater Toronto Area and into the Niagara region, officers dismantled a significant trafficking ring. The haul was staggering: over 20 million illegal cigarettes and several tons of raw leaf tobacco, with an estimated street value in the tens of millions of dollars. But this wasn't just about tobacco. Police also seized firearms, large sums of cash, and several high-end vehicles believed to be proceeds of crime. This bust highlights a crucial point. Contraband tobacco isn't a victimless crime. It's a lucrative funding source for organized crime groups, fueling other illegal activities that threaten our communities. So, how did we get here? The contraband tobacco market in Ontario is a complex web. It often begins with a legally grown but diverted tobacco from various sources. This raw product is then processed in illicit manufacturing plants, many of which are hidden in plain sight in rural barns or nondescript industrial units. These operations often lack any quality control, and the final products can contain anything from higher levels of tar and nicotine to plastic, dead insects, and other contaminants. These illegal cigarettes are then packaged to mimic legitimate brands and distributed through a vast network of smugglers. The smuggling routes themselves are becoming more and more sophisticated, while the traditional routes across the St. Lawrence River remain active. Traffickers are now using a wider range of methods. We're seeing commercial transport trucks with elaborate hidden compartments, private aircraft, and even mail-in courier services being used to move product. In a recent bust near Sarnia, officers discovered contraband tobacco hidden within a shipment of what was supposed to be household furniture. The smugglers had hollowed out sofas and dressers to conceal their illicit cargo. It's a constant cat-and-mouse game, with law enforcement needing to adapt as quickly as the criminals they're pursuing. The economic impact of this trade is immense. The Ontario government estimates it loses over $1 billion in provincial tax revenue each year due to contraband tobacco. That's money that could be funding our hospitals, schools, and infrastructure. For every carton of illegal cigarettes sold, legitimate convenience store owners lose a sale, threatening small businesses that are the backbone of our local economies. The Convenience Industry Council of Canada has been very vocal about this, stating that their members are on the front lines, struggling to compete against a black market that has no rules and pays no taxes. Health officials are also sounding the alarm. The low price of illegal cigarettes, often selling for a fraction of the legal cost, makes them particularly appealing to young people and those with lower incomes. This undermines decades of public health efforts aimed at reducing smoking rates. When a pack of cigarettes can be bought for just a few dollars, it removes the financial barrier that often discourages youth from starting to smoke in the first place. The unregulated nature of these products also means consumers have no idea what they're actually inhaling, posing additional health risks. In response to this growing crisis, law enforcement agencies are stepping up their game. The Ontario government has bolstered funding for its Contraband Tobacco Enforcement Team, a specialized unit within the OPP. This has allowed for more proactive investigations, increased surveillance capabilities, and better intelligence sharing between different police forces, including municipal and First Nations police services. By hitting them in the wallet, the goal is to dismantle the entire criminal enterprise, not just the law-level smugglers. Looking ahead to the rest of 2025, we can expect to see this battle continue to intensify. Law enforcement will likely leverage more sophisticated data analytics to predict smuggling patterns and identify key players. We may also see legislative changes aimed at stiffening penalties for traffickers and those who knowingly facilitate the trade. The challenge is enormous, but the commitment to reclaiming our communities and our economy from the grip of organized crime is stronger than ever. It's a fight that requires a coordinated effort from police, government, business owners, and the public alike. By choosing not to purchase contraband products, every citizen can play a role in starving these criminal networks of their profits. That's all the time we have for this special report. Thank you for joining us as we explored the complex world of contraband tobacco in Ontario. We'll continue to follow this story and bring you the latest developments as they happen. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth reports on the issues that matter to you. Stay informed and stay safe.